Hello everybody and welcome to Staxel's, and we have just got out of bed. There's more mushrooms in my house again. The first thing I'm going to do this morning, I will eventually milk my cows as well, but the first thing I'm going to do this morning is to just dig up those blocks there, and I'm going to put in the white brick flooring. Oh, it's the wrong one again. Well, do you know what? That's better than dirt. Also, what I could do, just to rectify this situation, is get my hammer, put the nice patterned bricks in the middle of the floor, and then put the other bricks around the side. Okay, so let's get the patterned bricks in the middle, plain bricks around the outside. So a plain brick there, a plain brick there. Oh, it's not even centered. Actually, maybe if I put a plain brick there and there. Oh, I don't have enough plain bricks to do that. Oh, this might work. This might just work. I put a patterned brick in the middle. And then put plain bricks around the outside. Cool. Oh, that's nice. That will do me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now we just got to do some... Find this normal wooden plank floor that's not a dark wooden plank floor. Which is quite frustrating. And then get some more cobblestone blocks as well. Hi, Tilly. How's life? You're happy today. That's very good. Annabella's happy. Buttercup is hungry. Oh no. Buttercup, you're not going to give me any milk if you're hungry. Annabella's busy. Annabelle will give me milk. Buttercup still had milk, and they've got cow pats too. Excuse me. They're making some farty sounds, but they're not actually giving me cow splats out of it. I don't know where Cluck is at the moment. Oh no, there's a cow splat over there. Great. I think if they were in a fenced-in area, it would be easier to find their cow splats and things like that. So that's definitely something that I want to get onto very, very shortly. Among the other 1,000 million things I have to do. This is certainly not a game where you're like, oh, there's nothing to do. There's loads to do. So much to do. It's nice for just a rainy day, though. It means I get a bit more time to do other things. So, how many of these are... I've got a floor that I can put down in the barn. I don't have any wooden blocks left. I have one white brick patterned tile thingy that I could either sell back or I can... try and do something with in one of my structures somewhere. So where's my spade? Okay, got my spade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 flooring tiles, dark wooden floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I somehow mucked that up. So we'll just pop in some dirt on the floor there and there, just to make sure that they've actually got floor to walk on. We're starting to get the floor in now. I don't know why they're hungry, because they got plenty of food. They've got grass all over the place. But I do think that they need to be kept more in their little sort of area. So their area will probably go sort of up to their barn and around. They'll have a little sort of bit of grass in front here and to the side where they can just go and graze. So I'll give them quite a bit of room. I may extend their barn, make it bigger at some point. add more troughs to it so that there's more that they can eat. They can have more food. But that food seems to last them quite a while, so more cows will probably be happening at some point. I may need capture crates to get them into the right area as well. I don't know if there's gates anywhere because I'm certainly not seeing a gate there. Whether I can just jump over the fences. Yeah, so probably what I would need to do is to jump over the fence, put them in with a capture crate, which I hope works like a Pokeball, basically. I really hope that that's how it works. And I think I should have a look at the fishing pier today as well. A yellow butterfly. I haven't had one of those before. Very useful. Another orchid mantis. That's like free money. I've got 4 things of milk to sell today. Oh, another yellow butterfly. Fantastic. Let's go sell all this. Because I like money. Money is useful in this game. And a snail. I'm probably going to need all of these bugs to make the fishing boxes and stuff, but I will have a look at that in a bit. I want the money first. 4 milks, 500 petals, 4 cowsplats, 24 petals, mushroom, butterfly. See, it's very easy to get 1,000 petals together, isn't it? So I've got some mushrooms there that I could sell. I think that's about it then. Fine lumber, I could sell that. I'm mostly just buying my blocks. I really... 32 petals for fine lumber. Wow. But fine lumber took quite a few ingredients to make, if I remember rightly. A trimmed dungeon floor. Ooh. What I'm looking out for at the moment is normal wooden block flooring. But I'm not seeing any. I think they do rotate their inventory a bit. But I'm going to have a look in the carpentry shop and see if I can find any of the right flooring for my house. Because I want to make my house look nice. I want to have a proper floor on it. So we've got white wooden plank flooring, dark wooden plank flooring, brick pathway, cobblestone, wooden plank flooring. This is the one. This is the one I need. Okay, so I've got about 15 blocks there. We'll see how far I can get with that, placing the floor. And then I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's any money sitting for me in the shop. Has anybody bought my butterflies or anything? Or are they still sitting there? No, they're still sitting there. I might need to just keep selling things rather than trying to do it that way. I don't know if that even works. Okay, well, one thing I really kind of want at the moment, they said I need to buy a combining station. Is there not a combining station that I could just use somewhere? I'm gonna look if there's anything I want. A seed sign. Don't understand what these signs do. They don't seem to do anything. Something I will have to look up on, like I'll go and ask on the Discord, or I'll look it up. But I'm recording quite a few episodes today because I'm really enjoying the game, quite frankly. Anything else I want to plant? Not really at the moment. I'm happy with what I've planted so far. So I think, yeah, let's have a quick look at the things I need to make for the... I've got recipes here somewhere for... Right, so a fish rack is 2 lumber. No, it's not. It's lumber, nails, and rope. I need to assemble 3 lumber, 2 nails, and 2 rope. I also probably need to get some wooden blocks so that I can actually build the pier out. So that's something I'll just buy from the block guy. So, just wood blocks. I think that's maybe what I need anyway. Or is there something cheaper that I can get? Oh, I don't know. It did say wood. They did say wood blocks, so I'm gonna buy wood blocks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll build a little fishing pier out of those. I might make it look a bit more fancy later, but I'll just build it very basic. Yes, like I usually do. I build it basic to start with, and then I work on it. Because I would love a place to fish. But I think down by the ocean is where I need to be. Let's check I'm going in the right direction. No, I'm not. I need to be that direction, I think it was. It was in line with the town hall and the big garden thing back there. Okay. Let's just head in this direction then. And I'll start actually building out a little jetty, and then we'll work on the things that need to be around it as well. I may need to move the sign, I'm not sure. Because it's expecting to be surrounded by 14 blocks of water, which says to me I need... Yeah, I think that's the way it makes sure that you've actually built a jetty. So it needs to be surrounded by water. So I'm going to have to build it in a few different ways, I guess, and just try. And see what happens. Right. Where's my sign gone then? Luckily I remember that I built it kind of... Ah, I see it, it's over there. Kind of in line with the town hall, so that's a good way to remember where it is. But once I've actually put the wood blocks down for the jetty, it'll be easier to see. So, I want to build... Can I not build down into the water? No, I can't apparently. Alright then. I guess we have to build it like this. As if the water is a... Yeah. I'm not entirely amused by that, but oh well. So it wants 14 water. So it's going to have to be moved, that sign, I think. So if I hammer it... I'm going to need it too deep, I think. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hammer. So I'll pick the sign back up and I'm going to put it down like over here. And I want to see then... Right, it's happy with the amount of water. Is it happy with the amount of wood? It's saying that there's 3 wood missing. I'm actually going to break... I don't know if I can get this from off the water. So I've got to be a bit careful with breaking blocks on the water. Oh, I need an axe to chop it. Okay, fine. Fine, I have an axe somewhere. Somewhere in my inventory there is an axe. My inventory management is awful, I know. Oh good, if I chop stuff, it falls in the water. Just what I needed. So. 14 water is done, 10 wood is 1 missing. 1 fish rack, a bait box and a barrel. Okay, I might get more wood and just make it a bit more fancy. Possibly. Because that sign, like, I don't like the signs, honestly, because they are just right in the way of everything you do. I'm a bit frustrated that the wood fell in the water. It's kind of what I expected, and it was a bit for science anyway. But yeah, I don't like the signs. They're annoying. Well, it's a nice little fishing spot. I've got a big fat sign on it. I can't move around it very well. I'm not going to have anywhere to put my barrel. So yeah, I think I want like a slightly bigger jetty. So maybe get about 10 more wood. So that'd be like 100 more petals, but that's not too bad. This is why I like buying it. I just feel like it's easier than making it. I just can't be bothered. It's terrible, I know. It's a terrible attitude towards life. Right, so I want wood. I'm sure they had wood here. Got another 10. We can do something with that. Build like a 3x3 little blip on the end that I can sit and fish from and put a barrel on and all that sort of thing. This area just looks like it's waiting for somebody to come and love it. I don't want to build anything in there yet, just in case it's suddenly a quest that I've got to revamp it into like some little market or something. I could just see that being the case, so I don't really want to build things in there yet. Although generally it's pretty good about like letting you do things wherever you want to do them. Right, there's my rubbish little jetty. Looks so rough, doesn't it? I'd love it if there was like blocks that, I don't know, just looked a bit better, like a little step or something. I could maybe, you know what I could probably do is you like get some wooden roofing tiles. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, it's not too annoying. Oh, I'm gonna end up in the water. Oh, right. Oh, we can walk on water. Okay, well that makes it easier. So we're just going to like pull it out a little bit there. And pull it out a little bit here. No, that's the wrong wrong place. That is not what I wanted. Where's my axe gone? What? I get raw wood back from a wood block when I break it, so I can't move it at all. Well, that's fantastic. I'm going to move the sign to like over here. Over here. Oh, thanks for that game. Thank you so much for that. Right, okay. Right, the sign is there. So that means now I have room for other things, but I'll probably buy a little bit more wood. Just expand everything out here. So the sign is saying that we're fine for the water. We're missing certain amounts of wood. Because of its position. Okay, that's okay because I'm going to expand it anyway. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's expecting a few more. I don't mind that too much. I want this jetty to actually look a bit nice. So I'm quite happy to spend a little bit more on some extra wood. Okay, cool. Starting to get there. Starting to look like a nice fishing spot. And I am happy with that. So we need to work on like the bait box and stuff. So she's saying that the fishing rack shouldn't be too hard. I'm quite happy to go and try and make that. And then apparently it's the other bit that's going to be hard. Right, let's have a look. the bait box. I need rhino beetles. I haven't found any rhino beetles yet. Lumber, sheet metal, and nails. Wow. Carve the lumber and the sheet metal and nails, and then combine the simple box. Simple box? And 2 rhino beetles. Okay, this is gonna take me a while, I think. Because those rhino beetles, I haven't even seen them yet. So I might just work on making houses and patisseries for people. But when I see stuff, I will... Oh no, I'm feeling sleepy. Quick, catch this dude. This little butterfly dude. Yeah, I get the impression rhino beetles are maybe a little bit rare or based on seasonal stuff. We'll have to see if we get a little harvest tomorrow. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I did choose to put this fishing spot in like the furthest away location possible from my house. Maybe I should have actually made it like near my house. Maybe that would have been useful. Oh. Free transport home! Okay, so what? Oh, look. We get until the 16th of spring. So you can see the amount of days there. So this is good to know. Crops that are ready to pick have a green outline. Play fetch with your pets by holding a ball, interacting with your pets, and then throwing the ball. Use a pickaxe to unhoe dirt. Well, that's good. The building signs region only matters for its requirements, and you can build beyond it. Activating an empty crafting station will replace the last craft ingredient. Table saw will run automatically, slower doing it yourself. Renaming form. Festivals and special days. Shipping station in the catalogue to access a huge number of items. Ah. Cooked food is worth more than its ingredients. You can sell an item back to a store, just place it back where you bought it from. Oh, okay. Merchants sell new clothes. Change clothes at any wardrobe. Talk to Rio if you want to try fishing. Use the whistle to have your pet do tricks. Make sure to pet your animals every day to keep them happy. Placing seeds and picking up items can be repeated by holding down the button. Okay. Scythe, grass, or flowers to get mixed seeds. Oh. Oh, that's a useful one because seeds are really cool. Where's my scythe one? We're going to be doing that today. We're going to be getting seeds by using the scythe. Hey, Ria. So I'm still in the middle of town. Ria is going to have to wait for her fishing spot. I really don't think I'm going to be able to make that anytime soon. I'm kind of interested in the patisserie though. I'll pop that sign down soon and just get to see exactly what the requirements are for it. You, come with me. Bugs do tend to come up again in the same spots, so going out to check where a bug is going to be kind of useful. I haven't seen farmer oh. Here's a little house that kind of has been partially made. So I could, in theory, put Isaac's house down here and just do this little house up. Maybe expand it a little bit. But yeah, I could use it for Isaac's house. What? So Isaac is Oscar. Oscar's house. So if I pop a post box down there, I'll interact with it. Missing a bed, a door, 4 tables, a lamp, a wardrobe, 5 chairs, a fridge and a counter. Gee! Dude, you want a lot? Toilet, kitchen sink, bookshelf. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick this back up. No way he's gonna want to live in that little house. I'm gonna need like a massive house just to even like fit all that stuff in. Gee. Okay, what about the patisserie? What do we need for that? Let's pop the sign down and see. Okay, patisserie. We need 2 countertops, a cash register, 2 patisserie display standalones, a patisserie display, and a patisserie oven. Okay, these are going to take some time. I don't think that they can expect me to make those anytime soon. So I think I still need to spend a bit of time just working on the farm so that I can get the money together to get possibly the supply catalogue. But I'm gonna scythe down a lot of the grass and things like that and plant mixed seeds so that I've got things that I can harvest. It's going to be summer soon though. And I feel like I probably could have started better on this, but that's generally the case when you start a game that you don't really know. It takes you a bit to get into it. But because it's quite a chill game, I don't think it really matters too much. It's a play it at your own pace kind of game, isn't it, really? So these can be harvested, those can't. See green outlines on the ones that can be harvested. How cool is that? So I'll gather the mixed seeds, but because we're on, we don't really have a map of the days, but oh yeah, we're on spring 13th, so we've got 3 more days until the end of the season, and then I want to see what happens to all my crops that I've bought. So I've got all my onions. I think my beetroots will probably be ready in another day or 2. The sweet potatoes or whatever they are, I think they're sweet potatoes. They'll be ready in maybe a day or 2, and hopefully everything will be ready by the end of the season. And what I might do is just leave, maybe I'll plant some mixed seeds if I find them, and I'll see if they wither and die across the seasons. Because again, interesting for science. So I can reap the... I'm reaping the grass. Am I getting mixed seeds from that? I'm not seeing them. I said I would get them if I... So if I pull, does that give me seeds? Is it maybe like, it might be a bit of a rare drop. Got acorns. No, none of them yet. I don't know which way around I need to be. Grass and weeds. Let's see if I picked anything up yet. Nope. If I pull instead of reap, will I get... I'm not really sure there. Oh, of course, if I did get any seeds, they'd have fallen on the floor, possibly. But I'm not seeing anything, like, just on the floor or anything like that. So I'm guessing there's just a chance. I mean, considering how many seeds and things there are, weeds and how much grass is around, doesn't really surprise me. There's a snail. Hello, Mr. Snail. You are mine. You are now my snail. Hello, Cluck. What are you doing around there? Being nowhere near your food. Hoping you can peck a few things. Are you hungry? See how you're doing. Hungry. Yep, surprise, surprise. Oh, here we are. Bag of mixed seeds. And that was from reaping. So if I reap enough, I occasionally get a little thing of seeds off it. That's useful to know. So I'm going to go plant my mixed seeds, I think. And as I say, if they take longer than the season change to grow, then I'll know if the crops die across the season change, and that's useful to know. Useful science to know. So I've planted that, and that could come up as anything. That's a very useful thing, though. Okay, so do we have any food for today? And do we... I mean, the cows need to be in their own place. I need to get fences, and I need to get them now. And I need to have a little place for the chickens. I need to have a little place for... Ooh. What are you? Grasshopper. I need to have a little place for the chickens to be. I need to have a little place for the cows to be. I don't want them all being around the cat's food bowl, for example. That seems a bit annoying. All these signs that I'm carrying around, I should probably, honestly, be putting into onto my shelf or something until I'm ready. But I think working on an item catalogue next is going to be a really useful thing to do. Where's my scythe gone? I'm really into, like, using my scythe now. Like, I can reap everything and get mixed seeds. I did not know this. It's a very good way to start out your farm, isn't it? Just go around reaping all the flowers, and then every so often you get a seed. So that's supplementary to everything else you have. So, very useful. Although I've reaped quite a lot of weeds now and not found an awful lot of seeds, so I think you need to be quite persistent. Seems to be a little bit of a rare drop, but there are a lot of weeds around the place. And this is a good way to make you do weeding. Get free seeds each time. So as I say, I'm not going to... Hello, Tilly. Is this your way of saying you're hungry? Yes. How are you? Happy. Good. Have I milked my cows yet today? I am not sure. Let's go and have a look, because I'll soon know if they don't have any milk on them. But they do have milk today. Yay! So their food lasts ages. Probably because they've got grass and stuff that they're grazing on as well. Whereas Tilly's food doesn't last very long, and Cluck's food doesn't last very long. Cluck doesn't seem to be going in the hen house. But the hen house doesn't seem to have any, like, way to... I don't know, way to get eggs or anything like that. So I don't know how the chickens work still. As I say, I'm recording a few episodes in a row at the moment, and I'm not too worried about the chickens. I'm making lots of money off other things, but it would be just nice to know how they work a little bit better. Because it seems very obvious with the cows. You run up to them, you milk them. I would think that having chickens would mean I'd be running around and finding... Oh, there's some seeds I missed. Oh, this is looking so much better all the time. Oh, some more seeds I missed. Cool. Well, we can plant those. I think I'm going to plant those at the beginning of summer. So let's go sell our onions and see how much we make. I'll be quite interested by that. If I can get enough money together, I'll get a shipping catalogue and stuff. Because I think I'm going to need that to buy some of the things that I need. But especially for the patisserie and for Oscar's house. I mean, he wants a television, for goodness sake. Like, I don't even have a television in my house. Like, seriously, dude? See, I'm wondering if, like, getting something like a baking station would be good. Because I've got a kitchen sink and a kitchen counter and stuff like that. Chopping station, for example. Let's have a look at my recipes and see what I actually need. Combine chopped tomato, chopped lettuce, chopped cucumber, chopped cabbage, and I can make, like, a salad. Beetroot soup. Cut. Cut. And boil. Boil an egg. There are eggs in this game. I just need to maybe keep the chickens in their own little area maybe, and then I can see a bit more if there's eggs. Carrot soup. Boil. Boil. Cut and boil. Cut and boil. Mix. And boil. So a lot of stuff is chopping. So if I buy a chopping station to start with, once I have the money for it anyway, which I might do very soon, then I can start making proper chopped up foods. I can just grow lettuces and things like that, and I can make foods. Those still haven't sold. I don't know whether that's an area where they will sell. We'll see. Okay, so what have I got that I can sell in my inventory? Lots of bugs today. Found loads of little bugs. Mushrooms I found. More mushrooms. 2 milks. 15 onions. Some cow splats. 3 grasshoppers. Oh yeah, I've got the wooden plank flooring. I need to put that down in my house. Okay, so grasshoppers. Butterfly. Snails. Mantis-y thing. Mushroom. More mushroom. Milk. Onions. 240 petals is all I got for those onions. Wow. I need to be selling things that are a little bit more lucrative than onions then, clearly. Okay, let's get my tools back in here so that I have them to hand when I need them. Whistle was a bit of a waste of money so far. Apparently Tilly is supposed to do tricks. Normally making a cat do tricks doesn't work so well, so I kind of understand that maybe was something more for a dog. I could sell, it said I could sell stuff back. Just put it back on the shelf. So let's see if I can do that with the whistle, because I'm not really that impressed with the whistle. No, maybe I can sell it just in the sell thing. I don't know how much it'll sell for now. 240. Paid 400 for it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Give it back. Give it back to me. There. I don't think I want to sell it for that much of a markdown, so that's okay. So I've got 1,801 now. So I do think a chopping station might be nice, but I don't really have the ingredients I need to make things like a salad. So I'm just going to have a look at what I can make just with a chopping station. I need a combining station. I actually think the combining station is what I'm going to need before I make anything else. Mixing, frying, boiling. Combining might need to be in the other place then. I don't really want to plant seeds now because I'm getting towards summer. I don't know what we're going to do in winter, whether anything will grow. It'll be interesting to see. I might need to just chop down every tree in the whole place. Coffee table, chest of drawers, barrels, chicken coops. Oh, cool. Loads of stuff. Ranch stairs. Chicken feeder. Bookcase, rope fence, ranch door frame, capture crate, seed sign, ranch window. All very useful blueprints, but I'm not going to buy them yet. What was I in here for? A combining station. There was one. There was one in the shop, but there isn't one anymore. I don't think. I may need to wait for the inventory. A carving station, a table saw, an assembly station, a construction station, and a tiling station, but not a combining station. That was all the stations, I think. I don't know if I missed it. Let's just double check. I didn't miss it somewhere. Reeling. Oh, it is a combining station there. Right, I need that. I need that for stuff. And then once I've got some more money together, I can get a cutting station, and then I'll be able to make simple salads. So we'll get like basic food going, which would be really good. But yeah, I do feel that spring has been a lot of me like learning what to do in the game, rather than making as much money as I can make. What I should have done is bought a scythe early on, bought a bug net a bit earlier on, check these, make sure none of them are ready yet. Ah, you know what I need to do? I need to water these before bedtime. Otherwise they won't count as being watered for the day. Which would suck. But they might be ready tomorrow. If I'm lucky. Like I say, I'm just going to leave one thing across the season. Change and just see if it carries on growing into the summer. Whether wintertime means then that things stop growing, or whether just any change of season means things stop growing, like in Stardew. I don't know how this game works it. I do know that there's now 16 days to each season, which is a good thing to know. Oh, let's fix my floor quickly before the end of the episode, shall I? I don't know how long I've got before it's too nightimey to do anything more, but... Oh, the floor is fixed. Oh, that's so good. So good. Still get those dug out. Beautiful. Plank floor. So nice. So good. So good. This is where I fall asleep. Like trying to fix the floor. Pick all those up. I like the building this actually. Oh, how about we do the one by my bed so mushrooms don't grow there every day. I know I can sell the mushrooms, but still, it's kind of gross that fungus is growing in my house. There we are. Floor is fixed. Oh, I need one more. I need one more. I'm one short. But that's fine by me. I'm starting to feel sleepy, so I think it's time to say goodbye to you guys. Like, the house is now starting to look a bit more like a house. I need a couple of hundred each for the windows, though. And I will be renaming someone else probably next episode, because we've got a little bit of money now, so we can start replacing windows in our house. We can start doing, putting stations and things into the kitchen. I will possibly move that chair out of the way. Oh no. The game has told me to stop messing around and just sign off for the day. So that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more Staxel, then please do subscribe to the channel. I will let you know when the new videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.